Okay, CK here again. So today I'm going to share with you, I'm going to do a tote bag using the Siser DTV. First of all, I have downloaded a JPEG from Creative Fabrica. So right now, if you are a new purchaser of a Siser machine, you can be able to enjoy 1 year of full subscription using the Creative Fabrica website. So you can be able to download any fonts or any images that you want, or you can look up in their site, or you can download them and use them in the Siser machine. All right, so today I'm going to use the Leonardo program. So okay, let's get started. First of all, I already downloaded the file. I'm going to open up the image. All right, so this is the one. It's a JPEG. Okay, be kind. So I open up. Okay, so this is the one. First of all, I'm going to, it's already preloaded, print and cut. So we just ignore it. We just go forward and everything has been preset. I'll just go next. Okay, so I go into next and I finish. So this is, okay, so this is what is being print and cut. I go into the artboard down here. It's stated down here, print and cut. But because I'm not going to use the print and cut feature, because I'm going to use the colored iron-ons. All right, I'm not going to use the TTV. Sorry, I'm going to use the I think it's the color HTV, right? So okay, I'm going to uncheck the print and cut job down here. Okay, so I'm going to retain the size at 5 inch by 4.5 inch. Okay, so from here, because I'm going to create a shadow of them. Okay, I'm going to create a shadow of them. I will come into the star down here. I'm going to build contours. All right, and this is not the print and cut, so I select the edible. Okay, and there is one feature down here. You can actually, if let's say for example, if I check the include holes, you'll notice that the holes will be it will become actually white. So basically it's not going to be hollow. That means this part is not good. It's going to be hollow. Okay, so let's say for example, I just show it to you. I include the holes, so that's where you get it. Okay, I'm going to change the color. So let's say for example, I go into green. Okay, so and basically if I the offsets amount, if I increase the offset amount, let's say for example I blew it up, there you get it. You see the shadow of them. Okay, so this is it. But because what I'm going to do is I'm not going to don't want the transparent, so I want to have a really solid white background. So this is what I get. So I go into apply, right? So from the apply down here, so I can be able to see, I drag it out. So then you can, if let's say for example, you will see the size. This is 5 inch, this is 5.39 inch, right? So this is the shadow of it, and this is the actual cut. So basically both of them, they are cut. So this is the back and this is the front. There is two images. This is the background shadow and this is the top of it. So I'm going to select the whole thing down here. Okay, and I'm going to send design. Okay, and I'm going to send. Okay, so you will see the files down here. Okay, so this is the shadow. See, they are 5.39, and this is it, what we're going to cut. So we just ignore this, the top one. So basically, the top and the bottom, they are exactly the same. So you just cut out the same thing, right? So we will send to the cutter and let it cut. And we will proceed to the iron-on onto a tote bag. Okay, first of all, what we need to do is the image we need to be mirrored. Alright, so this is just the iron-on. So the image we need to mirror before we actually send to the Siser Juliet to actually cut it. Right, so after when it's finished cutting, we will read out the excess and we can be able to iron on. So this is only one part of it. So the second part, I'm going to use a different color. This is just the background of the wording, right? So we'll just wait until it's finished. So it's done, it's finished. We need to eject the mat, or not, because we do not actually use the mat for this one. So we just have to eject the iron-on. Okay, so the next thing will be we need to read the extras out. All right. For this one, I'm going to use the Siser holographic. First of all, what we need to do is we need to change the setting down here, right? So earlier I'm using the easy read. So this is the holographic range. I'm going to go into the holographic. Okay, I'm going to go into the holographic and I load them. So notice will be the force actually has been changed to 15 from 10 or 5. I cannot remember this now. Right. So now we're going to load in the holographic iron-on and we will proceed to cut the next one. Okay, so for the second layer, so this is the one I'm using the Siser holographic iron-on, right? So it's slightly thicker than the earlier, the white color. I think it is, what's the name? It's a film. It's PS film. Alright, so for example, this is thicker. So actually I adjusted the blade and the pressure from the screen. So you just actually have to adjust the point, the blade point of it, right? So again, for this particular one, I added an auto read box. So at the end of the day, it will actually cut out a box, so it's easier for me to actually read it out. And again, we need to mirror the image just to make sure that you guys do not actually forget that step down here, right? So I will see you after when it's done and we read and we will actually iron on to the tote bag. Okay, so it's done. I ejected the holographic vinyl. You can see that it's a square box around the image, right? So the next step will be we will actually read the background it out, alright? Okay, so we need to preheat about 3 to 4 seconds on the tote bag, right? After we preheat, we just need to place whatever that we already cut using the iron-on, right? The Siser iron-on. So we just have to position it. Let's say, for example, this is the spot that I wanted to iron on. Alright, just stick it on and put back the backing paper over it. Okay, then we will actually put the heat press or your iron over it. Okay, so I'll just take your copy paper, right? And I'm actually setting at 170 for 15 seconds. Okay, so the ideal will be 150 centigrade for 15 seconds. So it's about that, it's about time. Okay, so it's done. So we just move away the iron. Alright, so we will actually peel it. Okay, so it's done. Okay, so for the background, we will actually go on with the another layer that we already cut the holographic red, right? Okay, so this is the second layer. So what we do is we will actually overlap. Okay, so you just have to be careful on the overlapping. Okay, so this is about right. Okay, oops, I moved it. Okay, so that's about right. So we will put back the transfer paper. Okay, and just put another piece of copy paper over it. Okay, again. Okay, so it's about 15 seconds again. So we'll just wait for it. Okay, so we will actually see I'm using two types of film. One is PS Shine and the other one is the Siser holographic, right? So it's done. Remove that with the copy paper. Okay, so we do another hot peel. And there you go. Check that out. Okay. Pretty awesome, huh? Okay, so I hope you guys get the whole idea of it. Okay, so I'll see you in the next one.